Hey guys, this is John. This is not part of an inconvenient truth. Going to go over the Ten Commandments a little bit because there's been some confusion as to why the Ten Commandments aren't, while we still adhere to them, but we don't adhere to the rest of the Mosaic Law. And I'm going to kind of break that down a little bit. So understand a few things right off the bat. The Ten Commandments are the only thing that God wrote with his finger and said, and he did it twice because Moses broke the first set. God said, look, I'm not carving the stone again. You go carve the stone again, bring it up here, and I'll write it again. 2 times, God wrote the 10 Commandments with his finger. That was for a covenant with God with his people. But it was not, and this is where I think a lot of people get confused, it was not just for the Old Testament Hebrew. Because, and this is often why they're called the moral laws, murder was wrong then, murder is still wrong now. Theft was wrong then, theft is still wrong now. Putting God above everything else was the right way of doing it then, that's still the right way of doing it now. The rest of the law doesn't apply after Christ fulfilled it in the physical. So the rest of the law, dealing with the sacrifices and the purification and the offerings and all the other things and the garments that all the other stuff in the law, right, was for a physical location, physical place, physical people. The 10 Commandments transcend that. When Christ fulfilled the law, we no longer have a temple. We no longer have that Levitical priesthood in the old way. We no longer we don't offer animal sacrifices. Jesus is our sacrifice. He fulfilled the law. And yet the same Jesus who fulfilled the law literally talked about the 10 Commandments in the New Testament. He didn't mess with the rest of it. He talked about the 10 Commandments. Jesus himself was the one who brought the 10 Commandments in and maintained them in the New Testament. The old law was fulfilled. He said that it's fulfilled. He's the one who said it is finished. So there is a huge difference between the Mosaic law and the 10 Commandments. I want you to understand this. Now, the old Mosaic law is a physical representation of what we should be paying attention to and adhering to in the spiritual, right? How do we approach God? We go with thanksgiving. We do this, and we sacrifice ourselves. We do things in the spiritual. Okay, that's a physical representation that we can see, so we understand the spiritual. I hope this helps, guys. I love you.